and I'm sure people of conviction are going to join you. One group over here, one group over here. What I want you to come up with are 5 convincing arguments, and you get to write them down, in support of your conviction. So you have to come up with 5. One of you is going to write them on the board. Okay? First group? Go, huddle. Second group? Who writes? Go, huddle. 5 minutes. Time starts now.
We're huddling that? We huddle here?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think anyone's going to look at our car, so this is a different.
Okay, well, one of them that we talked about outside is easy enough fractionalization. Winner takes all, there's a unified thought. Unified theory, more stable society. So one of our arguments could easily just be that with the more the better, that you have this kind of fractional ideas, these thought patterns that tend to conflict against each other.
Or completely get rid of culture.
Right.
Like in America, we don't really have a set culture so much.
Right.
In America, we don't have a set culture?
Yeah. I mean, think about it.
Well, you don't know your heritage, you don't know the heritage of your past as much, unless you grew up, you live in a...
So we don't have roots like Native Americans do?
Right. See, they have a very...
Not as deep.
They have a very set view of what their roots are, a very set tradition. They have their ideas, and even going over into Europe. Like, imagine if you were born in Ireland, then you have far more. You have a better sense of unity than you have here, because you have all these different. You have all these different groups just trying to make their way in life and thinking their way is the best, but it's obviously not coming out in the best way. I mean, look at America as it is now. It's generally a fractionalized nation.
Yeah.
So.
But the actual, true winners that, have all the money and stuff, select you and they do pretty much take it all.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's kind of how it is.
But, I mean, we're trying to argue for it, but in deference to this, winner takes all, who is to say who's right? Who's to say who has the best culture, who has the best ideas?
How do you
have some kind of firepower.
Right.
So,
some kind of
who did the spoils go to?
What?
To the victor goes the spoils?
Right, yeah. And
who has the most?
Who has the most always wins, right? So, it's fractionalization. We need 5 arguments. Okay, so winner takes all. You have a sense of unity. You have a more stable society. There's 2. Any other ideas?
I guess it's more easy to govern.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Right. If everyone thinks the same way, and if outside cultures and religions and ideas have been stamped out, and everyone has the same view, then you're going to have a lot less revolt, a lot less rebellion, and things that come from that. So, there's 3.
Right.
Yeah. I want to get these down as we're thinking of them.
Can we just discuss more peace and less revolt?
Okay, and wasn't there a third one?
A better sense of tradition, a better sense of understanding amongst the people. You know your roots. Common thought, for example.
I like those ones unified thought.
Yeah, that is unified thought. I guess more to the issue of it is you just know you have
background.
Yeah, you have background. You know who you are. You're not.
Why though?
Well, think about it.
If in the winner take all, you're just screwing over the people that aren't as socially adept or whatever. If you
sure, but
over the Indians,
right,
but us absorbing them, that alienates them. They have less background because they're forced to.
Well,
to our side.
Well, that's the short term, but think about it in the long term. If the winner takes all and we assimilate these cultures and thoughts and ideas, not so much assimilate, but almost stamp out, then over time, within time, these thoughts and cultures and ideas and traditions are going to die out in favor of one main overarching understanding amongst the people. And
in other words, yes, we are screwing over the other people, but we have to argue this side anyway.
Right. Right, I mean, both sides have their...
Both sides are equally valid.
Yeah, it very much is.
Both sides are equal?
If you got a man,
Oh yeah, equality is... But I think we need to define, like, what winner takes all mean, like, in a negative manner or in a... In a negative manner or not necessarily in a positive manner, like the winner takes all, sure, but...
That rather involves the different kinds of people that you're
dealing with. Right.
If you have, like, one set of people who actually kind of are bad off, although I can't really think of any specifically right now, but...
like poverty?
Right.
Well, even poverty, though, it depends on your perception. Like, if we're talking about third world countries, that's kind of part of their...
Until their face does Nike hair.
What about if the winner takes all, you're always granted to be on the winner's side?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
You're going to come up with something.
Well, see, that is a good one, and that's also thinking in the long term. I mean, if the winner takes all, then you can't have all these different views and stuff. You're always on the winner's side. In the short term, that's not the true.
First you have to fight, they fight each other, you lose, and then you have a chance to become a winner.
Right.
By joining them.
I
don't know.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I think we should have up there too, like social Darwinism.
Yeah, that's really what we're going for, yeah.
Social Darwinism in what sense?
Winner takes all is basically the definition of survival of the fittest.
Right, okay.
Yeah. These poor people like proof that
Right,
their life.
that's actually really good, survival of the fittest, because obviously they have an upper hand, so...
Chad's going to take my idea. Sorry, I wasn't going to share it anyway.
Well, we have 5, now we just need to argue them adequately.
So I was thinking, man.
Difficult.
No.
You know what we're talking about?
No.
So I was wondering, like, who's the government?
I just personally don't think that lesser votes should be up there.
Yeah.
At all. Because
Less votes, no.
Why would there be lesser votes than if more is better?
Well,
the more the better, that's like
There's,
giving everybody
well,
their
no,
own
see,
separate
more
thing.
the better.
Have so much
For
report.
example, America right now, or even through our history, so much conflict because people can't figure out who's right. If one person's right, then that kind of eliminates the problem. Suddenly,
But Stalin was right.
Huh?
Stalin was right.
Exactly.
Well, it's true, but also it's just...
And there wasn't lesser
and
votes.
there wasn't lesser votes.
No.
But then again, Stalin...
But I guess that we have to argue why do we support this idea, and I guess the argument is...
But if we are, it's just not a good point.
Yeah, okay, someone should be able to, like...
That one just, I don't know. That one's
There's always going to be someone who says, no, I don't like this, but as a whole, there's going to be less.
Right, I mean, because imagine, like, I mean, even look at it now.
What about the
We have
self-government?
so many religions, I can't even count them on 2 hands in America, and all of these religions are gnashing against each other, grating against each other, saying one's better than the other. You have these fractional ideas, you have...
yeah, but if the winner took all, in that sense, the better religion would be the one that dominated culture.
Right.
So you're saying if we made
Exactly, when everyone's driven towards this idea of...
I'm not saying it would be the best, but over time,
Yeah.
over time it leads to less revolt.
Say Christians were like...
Maybe not, maybe revolt is the wrong term.
Say Christians like